plan on doing that the whole time? Then why? Tell me. I don't believe you planned it. But then I don't understand why. Why you took a gun with you.
Oh, I didn't.
Where does that gun from then? Where did you get it? Everybody says he didn't have one. Where did you get it? If you didn't take it. Did he have one in the house?
Not to my knowledge.
Then where did you give it? Did you bring it with you? Did you get it there in Arizona?
I didn't ever have it, actually. I didn't have it in my possession.
Then who had it? If you had it and Travis didn't have it, then who had it? Jodi, please.
I can't.
Why not? Are you protecting somebody else? Why would somebody else do this?
I don't know.
Did someone catch you there? Someone not expecting you to be there?
I see my car.
Then who was it?
I don't know. Listen, I can tell you. I can tell you everything that I know or that I remember.
Okay. What do you remember? From the time you were taking pictures to the time you left. What happened? What happened after that last picture was taken? You have to tell me. If you want me to believe that somebody else was there, you have to show me. You have to explain to me what happened. Otherwise, it was just you. And if that's the case, that's okay. That's okay as well.
It's better if everyone thinks that.
If everyone thinks that it was just you. No, it's not.
It is really, you have no idea.
I do have
No,
an idea.
you have no idea.
You're going through your own things right now. If somebody else was there with you, we need to know that. Why would somebody do that? Just because you're there with Travis?
He didn't say.
Hmm?
He didn't say.
He didn't say?
They.
They. What was the first thing they did to him? You were there. You saw it. What was the first thing
I
you saw?
actually didn't see it. I heard it first.
Was there an argument? No?
Not between Travis and I.
Any argument between anybody?
Is there any way I can see those pictures?
No, not right now.
Can I see them soon? I will. No.
You need to start letting me know what happened.
Okay.
You're telling me that some other people were there. You know how much that concerns me?
I don't know who they were. They know where I live.
Mm-hmm.
Or they know where my parents are. Or I don't know if they know where my grandparents are, but they got my address. And they know where my family is.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
So you're trying to say you're doing this to protect your family? Why would someone do this to you and to him?
I don't think they really intended to do anything to me.
You're saying somebody followed you all the way to Arizona from here?
No, I don't think. I think I was an element of surprise for them.
You were an element of surprise? So they didn't expect you to be there?
I don't think so.
They didn't expect you to be there?
I mean, they had to see my car.
Is it someone who lives in Mesa locally?
I didn't recognize them yet.
Well, you have to give me a motive. Why would they do this? Were they going after Travis? For what reason? You tell me this, but you give me no reason.
They didn't discuss much. They just argued.
About what?
About whether or not to kill me.
For what reason?
Because I'm a witness.
A witness of what?
Him. Of Travis.
Of Travis's murder.
Yeah, but I didn't really witness it. Didn't see much.
Okay.
I just, oh.
You need to make this believable, because it is not believable to me right now. You need to give me something.
Okay. I just, listen.
I am listening, Jodi. I am listening, and it doesn't make any sense to me.
It's fine, because my family will,
Well, help us protect your family. If that's the case.
they got my driver's license. It has a P.O. box on it.
Mm-hmm.
And they got my registration out of my purse, which was in the purse that I was using at the time. And it has my parents' address on it.
Why would they do this? You see where I'm coming from? Why? What kind of beef did they have with him? Or was it with you? Or you need to make this believable. People just don't go in somewhere and kill somebody for no reason and then let a witness go. That doesn't happen. We've already killed one person. Why not just take care of the other?
Well, yeah.
You know who they are if you're telling me the truth.
I don't know them.
I don't believe you either. And I can't. You can't expect me to. I want to.
I wasn't planning on going to Travis's house. I was going to go to Santa Cruz. Well, I wasn't even planning to go to Santa Cruz. I was going to go to Monterey, but by the time I called Matt, he's like, we're in Santa Cruz, meet us here. And I said, okay. So I went to the Red Room there, just we'll kind of hang out for the locals. So many younger kids our age, sort of 20-somethings and 30-somethings. And stayed the night in Monterey that night. Got up the next morning and visited with Daryl and his son before he went to school. Drove, this was Tuesday, the 3rd. And I'm driving to LA. I hadn't heard back from Laura yet, but that's what it was. It wasn't until I got to LA where I thought, I was looking at my map, and Utah wasn't really on there, but, I mean, Arizona, because it was to Utah, the MapQuest directions I printed. Okay, I just see, like, I've seen The Sopranos, and they're not mafia or anything, but, you know, I honestly, there's a part of me inside that thinks they're never going to come after my family.
Well, from what you're telling me, and from what I know about Travis and all his dealings, there's no reason anybody would go after him. Nothing. So what you're telling me about 2 people coming in, or however many people coming in and taking care of him and letting you go, is just so far-fetched. I can't believe it. Why would they do this to him? What were they arguing about? What did they say? Their details.
They didn't say a lot. They were white Americans from what I could tell. They had, what do you call those things? They're like beanies, but they cover your whole face. And you've got like holes for your nose and your mouth and your eyes. And one was black. I think they were both black, or maybe dark blue or something. Anyway, it wasn't until I was in LA and Laura wasn't getting back to me, and it was already like 9-something, but I was like, maybe I will just go see Travis briefly. And I called Ryan and said, my phone was about to die, and I tried getting a hold of Matt. I got his voicemail. I was going to ask him if my charger was there and if he could save it or mail it or something. So I had a wall charger, I think, and I was just going to charge it later, I guess, when I got somewhere. Anyway, I did call Travis, and I said, guess what? And he said, what? I said, I'm coming to Arizona tonight. And there was silence, and he goes, really? And I said, yeah. Well, what made you change your mind? I just said, because I think I just told him I missed him or something. But I would have said, because you're too compelling, but, like, he's already got a big enough head and that stuff. So I showed up, and he was watching YouTube on his computer, on his laptop in the office. We watched that for a little while, and he was very happy to see me. Napoleon barked, but he always barks when somebody walks in, and then Napoleon was really happy to see me. He gets so excited, his whole body jiggles. And I just do this thing to his butt where he just kind of push him on the side, and he goes around in circles over and over and over until he realizes, hey, stop putting me in circles. So it was a good reunion. We went, I told him I was tired, I think, because I don't know what his intentions were, or what he thought my intentions were at the time, like, if we were going to do anything, but I was very exhausted from the trip, and I just said, I think I'm just going to sleep for a little while, and he said, that's fine. So I had slept pretty well the day before, but I was tired from driving all night, so I slept, and he slept, and we must have slept till about 11.
In the afternoon?
Must have been around then. His roommate was home when I got there. I never see his roommate, though. I think I was asleep by the time he got up and left. Okay, if you don't believe me, that's okay.
I'm trying to.
I'm just saying
really
that,
hard.
you know, it sounds to me like I'm already in the system. Pretty far in. I'm not getting out anytime soon. And as long as the rap falls on me, I think that...
It's not good. Don't do this.
No, I'm just saying, I think that as long as that is... There's less of a chance that my little brother is going to be hurt, or my mom, or my dad, or my sister that live there.
Okay, well, continue with the story.
Anyway.
About 1 o'clock.
Yeah, we had sex a couple of times. Once was in his bed and once was again downstairs in his office. And I don't know what he was looking at some pictures that I had brought for him. But he has a virus on his computer, so when you click the start menu on Windows XP or newer, 2000 or whatever, you have like my music, my pictures, my computer.
Yeah.
You can usually click on my computer and then go to the disk drive and open. You click the Windows and it would come up, but none of those my this music, computers, picture, or whatever, none of that would come up. So he had some kind of virus that he was dealing with, and then his screensaver was a bunch of little bugs eating up his screen. It was just weird. And he said that was from the virus too. I was like, that's a cute screensaver. He's like, yeah, it's my stupid virus. So, for some reason that was frustrating for both of us because we couldn't look at the pictures. And they were from a lot of our church history trips, which are on my other external drive, which I haven't been able to access for a long since after Christmas because it just quit. And I just haven't had the money to spend to get all that stuff back.
So you guys worked with that for a while? Or?
Yeah, we had 3 discs, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 3. And...
So what time is this now? You guys are messing with the computer?
I don't really remember. It was after we had done
a couple hours or an hour or so later?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Afternoon. I just, he had been cleaning his house. So I wasn't sitting on the couch. Usually I would just chill on the couch downstairs, if no one was home. But he had like chairs and all that stuff all over the couch. Like he was cleaning the floors or something. Fred Napoleon. I don't know if he made phone calls or not, or what he was doing on the internet, but at one point he was going to go up and take a shower, and it took a lot of convincing prior when he was shaving.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I got some ideas, and they didn't turn out good at all, not like I wanted to. But I thought that I could get some cool pictures of him shaving. It's because he does the whole old-fashioned thing with, like, this little, I don't know how it works. He liked it, though, apparently, because he used it for his profile picture on MySpace. So those didn't turn out as good. I was going to do that again later, but I asked him if I could do pictures of him in the shower, and he's like, no. And I was like, I just have an idea. I have a couple ideas. And he's like, well, what do you mean? And I said, I have this, I saw this thing in a Calvin Klein ad once that looked really good. And so he was, you're right, he wasn't very comfortable at first. He's standing there and he's all, I feel gay.
He has that look on his face, though.
So some I deleted and some I kept taking. And some he looked really good, I thought. The one that you showed me yesterday of him looking right at you, I think that's a great picture. He hates it. I don't know what he hates about that. I think it's a very good picture of him.
So you were taking pictures and showing them?
Yeah. He's all, let me see, I'm chilling. His shower door was open, and his water pressure in that shower isn't that great, so it's not like water was going everywhere.
What happened when the last picture was taken?
He was kneeling down in the shower. I don't remember him. If this is his shower and the sink is over here, I was like right here taking pictures. And I don't really know what happened after that exactly, except I think he was shot.
Where were you?
If this is his shower, I'm just sitting here. I was like, if this is his shower, I'm sitting here. I was like right here on my knees, and his bathtub was right here, and I was taking him here. And I was just going through the pictures, and I heard this loud ring. And I don't really remember except Travis was screaming. I think I got knocked out, but I don't think it was that long. I know I got knocked in the head, and I'd gotten knocked in the head once by my dad when he was just really mad, and it wasn't like, actually it wasn't, he didn't knock me in the head, he just pushed me against the wall, and I hit my head, and I fell. But he, in this case, I think it was similar, because he was screaming, and I was by the bathtub, and he was holding his head, and there were two people there, and
what'd you say?
I remember putting my hand on his back because he was on all four of his knees. He was like on his knees like this, doing something like this or something like, I don't know. And I was like, are you okay? What's going on? What's going on? He's like, go get help, go get help. And I said, okay. And I turned around, there were two people there. One was a guy and one was a girl. I couldn't tell that at first, but you could just see one was a girl, and I assume the other was a guy because their build, and then their voices. I remember if they were wearing like maybe jeans.
What did they say?
One was in all black, one was in jeans.
Did they say anything?
Yeah, the girl wanted to kill me too.
What did she say?
Just like,
What words did you hear? What phrases?
who is that? Who is that? I thought he was by himself or alone or something, and he was like, shut up, just finish it. And Travis was screaming the whole time. He wasn't screaming like a girl, he was just like he was in pain, like he was like shocked, like, you know. He wasn't really moving though, he was just staying kind of still on the floor.
And what happened?
Well, as soon as he said go get help, and I turned around and they were there, and
Where were they?
they were in the bathroom.
Where at the bathroom? Not in the hallway or in the bathroom?
The girl was in the hallway, kind of. And the guy was more toward in the bedroom, but like still in the bathroom, like on the tile carpet area, right there where he starts.
Okay.
And he started coming in toward the bathroom too, and I.
What'd you do? What happened? What happened, Jodi? What did you see?
I took it out like a little bitch.
You took off?
I ran, and he stopped me when
And he stopped you?
And Travis, he was still like conscious and still alive, and
But you just left him there?
no, I ran into the closet because there's two doors, and they were sort of in the hallway already, and he stopped me, and he didn't touch me, he was just held the gun to my head, and he was like, you don't go anywhere, and he told the other girl to finish it. I didn't see, but he was like, I think he was saying a lot, but
What happened?
he told me to stay there and not to move.
And where was that, in the closet?
No, it was like this. Sorry.
Here, I see. It's his bedroom. Okay, and then you got the long hallway to his bathroom. This sink. And you have the closet here. And then you have the shower. And then the bathtub. And then there's the toilet right there. Okay, this is the sink. Then his bedroom is, actually there's a closet door there. His bedroom.
Yes, exactly. And so his closet is kind of like this position. So I ran this way because he was walking this way and she was already right here. And then he stopped me here and he said, "Don't move." And Travis was here. Or somewhere whereabouts. And he left the room for a minute. And I didn't have my stupid phone because it wasn't charged. And Travis's phone was downstairs and I didn't know his roommates, I didn't think were home at the time. So, I was just trying to think if there's any way I could call 911 or call or get out of the house. There's no way out except downstairs. His windows they're 2 stories for one, and they were hard to get to. He had stuff here and blinds and screens and window coverings and, from the outside. And
okay.
She was over him, and I just rushed her and I pushed her, and there was
what?
Travis was bleeding everywhere.
What was she doing to him? Because he'd been shot at this time, right?
Yeah, but he was still alive. He was still conscious even.
Still talking.
Oh, he wasn't talking or saying much, but I could tell he was breathing. He seemed like he was breathing calmly, I think. He wasn't he was just there. I really remember it's such a blur.
Okay. And so you did what now? You pushed her?
Mm-hmm. She's a little bit bigger than me, not really in size, but height.
And what happened?
Oh, it didn't really deter her.
Did she have any weapons on her at all?
Yeah.
What'd she have?
I thought she was the one with the gun, but maybe she had the gun, but he had a gun. So whether there were 2 guns or one gun, I don't know.
Well, she's the one who shot him, though, right? She was the one here, and he was back here at that time when you saw them.
I would think so, because, I don't know. I got hit here somewhere. I don't know. Because when I woke up, he was screaming. And I saw her at this point, right here, and walking either back. She must have been walking back this way. And I saw him sort of following. And that's when he's finished. And I started running this way, and he stopped me, and then he left the room for a couple of minutes.
Why did he leave?
Maybe I don't know. Okay.
So what happened after you pushed her?
I got Travis, and he wasn't standing up really. He wasn't really doing much, and I was trying to get him, and she came back. I got him kind of far, right here. She came back, and he was starting to just get weaker and weaker. And this guy came back in, and she said that they needed to do me too, because it was there, and he's like, no, that's not why we're here. Yeah. He had my purse. which I have on the dresser here prior, somewhere.
And what did they do after this? After you guys reached this? Just try to stick with the incident so I don't know what was going on.
She came after me, and he stopped her.
Okay.
And she didn't get me.
How was she going to get you? Did she have a weapon?
She had a knife.
Okay. You said she had a gun before.
I don't know if she had a gun. I think, because I am guessing, I know that he had a gun. I don't know if she had a gun or not.
So she was basically the aggressor.
Yeah, unless he took a shot too. I don't know.
But it seems like from what you're telling me, she was the aggressive one and he was the more passive.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely aggression as far as, I mean, I don't know what you define aggression by, but like there was definitely a sternness, and I wasn't like just free to walk out of there. Like, hey, it's cool, you know, and it wasn't anything like that.
Then what happened?
They had an argument back and forth, and she wanted to kill him, and he didn't.
Why didn't they kill you? Just because he said?
He said that's not what we're here for.
Did they say why they were there?
No. It was obvious they were there for him. But they didn't say why.
So it seemed like they knew him, obviously.
Yeah, but he didn't seem to know them. I mean, he was a little out of it. Plus, they had masks on anyway. But he didn't express any kind of recognition.
I couldn't talk.
He was able to say, go get help. And at one point he said, go to my neighbor's house. Go to my neighbor's house. So that if you... there was just no way out.
Did you see them hurt him anymore? Other than a gunshot?
She had a knife and I don't know. He was bleeding everywhere. It was like when she rushed me afterward, or she came back, I rushed her, but she kind of came back at me.
Why didn't she?
Travis and I were right about here, maybe? I don't know. Halfway, I don't know. And there was a little bit of a struggle with her and I. I was so scared. I'm not a person who fights. I'm not a person who knows really about self-defense. I took some classes once, but it was like 8 years ago, and I've never been consistent with it.
Okay.
So I wasn't sure. I just knew I had to hold on to her hands because she had a knife.
What hand did she have it in?
She had it in this hand, but well, her right, I guess. So.
Right. What happened? So you didn't see her hurt him anymore. He was just bleeding. Where did he end up?
When I tried getting him here, he said, go get help. And when I tried, I came back this way, pushed her, and he said, go to my neighbors, go to my neighbors. And I wasn't like, no, but I wasn't going to leave. If I couldn't leave without him, I was trying. I felt stupid already for trying to run this way. I was going to go to a phone. And he was like, I just said, come on, come on. You know, he was naked, but I didn't care. Just come on. And he's like, I can't. I said, come on. He's like, I can't feel my legs. And they wouldn't let me be by him.
Were you clothed at that time, or were you also nude?
Yeah, I was clothed.
Are those the pants that I showed you the other day on that camera?
I don't think I have pants like that. I don't know. I've got a lot of clothes. I'm trying to remember the clothes that I took to that trip. Oh, I do have another pair of striped pants, and they're gray though with a black stripe. I don't think they were those. I don't know.
Okay. So what happened after that? They had a conversation about killing you two, and then they decided not to.
She really wanted to.
What happened then?
From there, I was here, like his armoire or whatever it's called with his TV was here, and I was right about here, and I had to stay here. And I was calling his name, and they were like, shut the hell up. And I was just, I don't know if I was crying. It was all just like, it was so weird. He was going through my purse, and he pulled out my wallet, and he just took some cash. I had, though, my cash stashed in the jeans I had worn, like a good chunk of it, like $80, stashed in 420s in the back of my jeans pockets, which were in my backpack. But I had some cash in here, not all of it, though.
Okay.
So he took that, and
And what happened?
He was...
What was she doing?
She was like right here at that time.
Doing what? He's over here taking stuff from your wallet, from your purse. You're here. She's down the hall.
She wasn't far. It's not a far distance. There was part of me, I think, that was just, I was sitting and I was just like, I didn't know what to say. Like, would you beg for your life? Do you say, who are you guys? I'm powerless because I don't have any way to stop them. They were just more powerful.
Well, continue on. So once he took stuff from there, what did he do?
She was, I don't know what she was doing, but she was arguing with him and talking with him and saying...
What were they saying?
She's like, it wasn't like super yelling, it was kind of like hushed but intense. Like, you need to da-da-da, shut up, it's not over here. Things like that. And he grabbed my wallet and he was looking through it. He just took the cash, put it in his pocket. He got my registration out of my wallet, and he said,
what do you say?
He said, you must be that bitch from California. And he was going like this with my registration. And he said, if you ever say anything about this, he said they'll do to my family the same way and me. And I didn't care so much about me at that point. But he said, you need to leave. And don't you call anybody. And don't you say anything. And don't you act like anything happened. He said, I'm giving you one chance. And she said she's going to rat us off. She's going to say something. And he was like, shut up. He was like, you get one chance.
Is that when you left?
So leave now. And part of me didn't want to leave. Travis was still alive. He was still, he wasn't moving a lot, but he was still alive. I could see that he was still.
Did you leave at that point?
I left the room. And
where did you go?
I went downstairs, but I didn't have all my clothes.
What did you leave there?
Well, Travis said I had some stuff there. I didn't see what it was. He said it was in his closet. So they were clothes of mine. But all I had was my purse and my backpack. I left those, and I went outside.
Mm-hmm. And then what'd you do?
I wanted to get help. I just wanted to get help. He told me that if I didn't say anything, that I wouldn't even live to regret it, but that I would regret it.
No idea why they did this to him. You have to know something about it.
I'm trying to think what else was said.
Anything that clicked in your mind. Because why would anybody do this to him? He does nothing but help people. Everybody likes him. Doesn't owe people money. Owe people like that anyway.
No.
He doesn't get involved in things he's not supposed to get involved in. He doesn't do drugs. It doesn't seem like a robbery.
No, it doesn't.
Burglary.
I was wondering if they took my stuff to make it look that way. And he told me to leave. And, Travis usually keeps his cash in his wallet.
So you didn't see what happened to him then?
I just saw that.
Did you get hurt at all? You said you were fighting with her.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
She cut me.
Where at?
My hand.
Let me see. Where at?
You
Can you
actually
show
can't
me?
see it. If you look at my finger isn't the same though.
Let me see. Where did it get cut?
It was conveniently it was right on the crease.
Right there on the crease?
Can you see? Oh, it's kind of a purpler color, I guess.
This one here,
Something
right
like
there.
this.
Yeah, right on the crease.
Oh, there's a vein on this one, maybe. I don't know.
Is this one here?
Yeah.
So a slice there.
Yeah.
Just a small one? Or was it pretty deep?
I don't know how deep it was, but my finger hurt for a while.
Okay. So like right in that crease that you... Right across both of them?
Not my middle finger. It cut this one a little, but not as much. This is where it really went. I don't know how it happened that all these other fingers were missed, but this one, maybe that, I don't know. This one, like I still can't close this finger all the way. It's as close as it goes, whereas this one goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, my CTR ring used to fit both fingers, and I can't get it on this finger anymore.
So they cut pretty deep then?
I guess if you feel it, squeeze it, it just feels like bone, like there's nothing abnormal there.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like my CTR ring slides right on this finger, and it used to slide right in off this finger, and I just can't fit a ring on here.
Okay.
It's a bigger size now.
What about this here? What's that from?
That's my cat.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she scratches me a lot.
So when you were told to leave, you left? Did you get in your car and drive away?
I always have my keys. My keys have a little clip on them, and I do that because I'm very, very spacey.
Did you see any other cars in the driveway or on the street? Any vehicle description?
No. Not that I don't think his roommate's around.
And you just left. You didn't run to the neighbors. You didn't try calling. You knew they were in his house. You had time to run to a neighbor. Why didn't you do that?
I was really scared.
Okay.
I was really freaked out of my mind.
Okay. I don't believe you. I came in here hoping that you would tell me the truth. And this is not the truth, Jodi.
This is all I know.
Does not make any sense. Does not make any sense.
That's all I know.
Nothing changes for me.
I didn't think it would. I feel responsible because I feel that I could have done more. I feel that I should have gotten help. I feel that I should have been stronger.
You feel responsible because you did this.
You did not,
Jodi, you
Travis.
did. You did. And there's nothing you can say that'll change my mind at this point. This is an elaborate story which does not make any sense. Two people come in, first two white males, and then later you change it to...
No, I don't think I ever said white male.
Yes, you did.
When?
At the beginning of the story.
Oh, it was one.
And then you change it, oh no, one's a female.
Oh, I was female the whole time. I said I wasn't sure at first, but you could tell by their build.
Okay. It doesn't make any sense to me. And there's no reason anybody would go after him. There's nothing in his past, nothing at that time that he was going through that would cause somebody to do that to him. And the fact that they left you alive, let you go, that never happens. Why would anybody do that? Why would somebody risk the chance of getting caught? Just let you run out the front door when they're upstairs in this house, killing somebody, knowing that you could just run across the street and tell somebody. It doesn't make any sense. Does it make any sense to you? It doesn't, does it?
No, they argued about it. It doesn't make sense. I thought for sure I was...
I was hoping that you were going to be completely truthful with me today. Obviously, that's not the case. I know you were there. I know you had some situation go on with him that got out of control. The cut that you're showing me there, it's pretty obvious how that happened. I've seen that before. That happens when a knife slips through someone's hand because of blood. It's slippery and it cuts. That's what that is. I've done this for a long time. And this is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard. And it's not going to help you. Is that how you want to leave this?
I just don't want my family to get hurt.
Your family will not get hurt. They will not get hurt. The way you're hurting your family is by not coming forward and telling me the truth. There is a reason why you did this, and you just refuse to tell me why. Maybe because you are cold and calculating.